Hi there everyone. Today we are going to look at teaching our dog to do barrel racing, otherwise known as going around an object. My name is Adele and this is my dog Misty and we're from Animal Tactics. Okay everyone, step one to teaching your dog how to do barrel racing. Super fun one for your dog. To start off with, I've just got a small cone here, just a small plastic cone that I got from a cheap shop. For those of you that are in Australia, Cheap as Chips, Kmart, anywhere like that, you can get 6 cones for like $5. So even just a cheap soccer kit or children's toy kit. If you don't want to invest in some cones, you can also just use a bucket, a pot plant, anything that you're wanting to do to get your dog to go around. I do also have a big pickle bin in the back here that we will be progressing to our dog going around for a traditional kind of barrel racing effect. So to start off with today, step one, we're going to use a cone. So as you can see, I have Misty on her trampoline bed, which is basically what we use as her pedestal. She knows that she needs to return to this as her marker. So to begin with, what I will do is lure Misty. Today I'm just using kibble and we're going to lure her around the cone and back to her pedestal. Yes. Misty. Misty, look at me. She's looking for a treat. Here we go. Around and back. Yes, good girl. Around and back. Good girl. Now you may need to actually get right up alongside your dog and really lure them around. So if you need to, lure, 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 and yes, reward when they get back to their mark. Lure, 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 and back. Yes. Okay, so that is step one. Luring around, just a foot or so away from your mark or where you're wanting them to return to. In the end, what you're ideally wanting to achieve is that as the handler, you will be standing alongside the starting point and directing your dog all the way around that barrel. So Misty, around and back. Yes, good girl. Good girl. So step two, we're just going to up the ante. So each phase, all we're doing is just moving that cone or that marker a little bit further away, around. My cue word, my verbal cue here is the word around. Excuse the birds. Ready? Misty, look at me. Oops, she's got a piece of kibble stuck there in her jowls. Let's just wait till she gets that out. Are you ready? Around. Good girl. Yes. Lots of excitement. Let your dog know you're 100% happy with what she's doing. Around. Yes, good girl. Up we go. Fantastic. Misty, around and up. Good girl. So this may take a little while, okay? Your dog is not going to know this straight away. What I would do is maybe start off inside, just have a cone or your bucket, getting your dog used to going around in circles around that piece of equipment. A little bit of directional casting so that they're understanding where you're pointing. If you haven't done the directional casting tutorial, I'll pop that in the link below so that you can go back and have a bit of a look at that one as well. So around, awesome. So she's pretty much got that here now. So what I'm going to do is just extend that a little bit further. All right, and standing at her side, around. Yes, good girl. Again, you may need to lure your dog and that's perfectly fine. Standing here so she knows what her target is, around and back. Good girl. I'm going to up the ante a little bit this time and I'm going to stand here and let's see if she gets this. Ready? Around. Good girl. So Misty has been doing directional casting for quite some time, so she is quite familiar with my visual cue. Yeah, so see there, I didn't even have to use the word around. So around is a word that she is really familiar with. She knows what that means. We spent lots of time doing that around my body, through and around my legs, around a cone. She is fully committed to understanding that word because we've used it so many times. Are you ready? One more time, let's show them. Around your cone. Good girl. Fantastic. Okay, so now we're going to up the ante another level. So we're probably at about level 4 now. we're getting closer and closer to that barrel, okay? Ideally, you would like the barrel about 2 meters away from you, about 6 foot for those people that are on the other side of the world. All right, are we ready, Misty? We're gonna go around. Yes, good girl, and a massive big praise. She's gonna get a couple of treats there. Misty, ready? Around. Good. So now I'm changing my positioning. Notice how I was on one side and the other? I'm wanting to use both my hands, okay? Dogs are really visual creatures. So if for some reason I was in a situation where I needed to use my alternate hand, I'm wanting her to understand that that pointing that I'm using, she can use that from both sides of my body and I can be positioned anywhere around her. So it's just conditioning her and desensitizing her and understanding that I'm using both hands, same signal on each hand, depends on which trick you're using though, remember that. Okay, so but for this purposes, directional casting or anything that you're using as a pointing to get them to go over or around to an object or move from one place to the other, really, really important that you do use both your arms to achieve that. Are you ready? Look at me, around. Good girl, good girl. So I'm going to hang on this side now just for a little bit. Misty, you need to wait there. So let's see now, and good to see you listen to my weight there. I'm actually just going to put the cone on top of the barrel. Okay, she knows that that's a visual cue. We can fade out that cone later on. So let's see how we go. I'm hoping that she'll go all the way around this barrel first time without any issues. If not, I'm going to show you what we need to do. Are you ready, Misty? Around. Good girl, massive reward there. Good job, big jackpot, 3 big bickies there. Good job. Ready? Are you ready? Around. Good girl, good girl. Good job. Okay, so if you cannot get your dog to go around that next big object, or if you're changing the object from a cone to a pot plant or something else, desensitize them. Simply click and reward. Bring your dog up to that object. Let them know that it's safe. Touch. Yes, it's good. When I touch this object, yes, it's good. Lure them around. Come on, Misty, around the object. Lure them back. If you have to go around that object multiple times, highly recommend you do that, okay? You can do this in a park around a tree. How much fun, yeah? You can use this anywhere. You could be standing in the playground, soccer oval, send your dog around the soccer pitch, send them around those goalposts, send them around that tree, send them around a slippery dip or a slide. Use what you've got out there, engage with your dog and have so much fun. So again, last step in this process, Missy, are you ready? Around. Yeah, good girl, lots of excitement there, good job. Misty, around. Off you go, round. Yay, good girl, good girl. Now I've got a couple of barrels out the back there hidden just around the side of my house. So what is also super fun to do from here is add in a couple of barrels. So get them going around one and around another, do figure eights through them. There's so much that you can do to engage your dog's mind. Around. Good, so adding a bit of variety, getting them used to going around. Good girl, good job. And last one, off we go, around. Good girl, fantastic work, Misty. So there we go, that is barrel racing. I hope you've enjoyed our tutorial today. Have super awesome fun with this one. Again, start inside if you need to, progress outside under distractions. Just like today, you know, your neighbours doing things next door, screen doors going, back doors going, birds flying over and telling us vocally that they're not happy with us playing in our backyard, but that's okay. We still went ahead. She managed to get through. Most important thing is you're out here, you're having fun with your dog, you're engaging their mind and body. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.
I hope you enjoyed our tutorial today. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss our weekly releases. If you would like to see more videos of this level, check out our playlists. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram. Links are in our description below.